Yo, chatty chatters. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all here. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. We'll get started in uno momento, por favor. Welcome back to Anno 11.7, y'all. Just getting some stuff ready on my end, and then we'll jump right in. Thanks again for subbing, following the channel. Going to take our first look at a brand new city that I built. And today, later on our YouTube channel, we're going to take a look at the Albion area, the other quote-unquote biome or world, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So mandatory hype and excitement in the chat. One's in the chat. Where you at? Good to see you all here. All right, I'm just almost done on my end, and then we're going to jump right in. So stand by, chat. I want everybody standing by. All right, chatty chatters. Thanks for being patient, everybody. We're going to jump in here and check out Anno 11.7, our second city build, probably one of the best cities that I built so far. And then we're going to take a look at the Albion region here today. So welcome back. Welcome. Let me go ahead and just get into the video here. And yeah, so later today we're going to check out Albion, the military stuff, and before that, a city that we built in Latium. This is my second city, but arguably the best capital city I ever built. I built two of them. This is the best one, so technically it wins. Ha! All right, stand by. Some of you I know are not wanting to stand. You're sitting by. I see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this is all pre-recorded. Courtesy of Ubisoft from an Ubisoft event back in May. So get ready for a lot of hype and excitement. Just fixing a cable here, and then we'll see how it goes. It's giving me some trouble, this one. Oh man, more No Man's Sky today too. Should be a day of hype, a day of excitement. Should be good times. Let's see. Boy, when does this begin? There's like a little intro video, but I'm just gonna skip all that. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's loading in now, and we're journeying to Latium right now. Latium. Not to be confused with Longitudium. Ooh, you can see Albion on the right side. Nice. I feel like Albion should be represented on the left side because it's like left side on the world map.
So you wish to be a Roman governor? Congratulations. The Emperor himself has deemed you worthy to take charge of these lands. Once struck by disaster, they're now ready for new leadership. Your leadership. Your story begins here, on a humble
Your story. Tell your own story.
Latium. Whether you dream of a bustling trade empire or a conquest-driven dominion, success is never
look at that.
guaranteed. No two cities will ever be the same, as every choice you make shapes your city in your image. Govern well, and the Emperor will sing your praises. Govern poorly,
I can't believe it, man. That ship has a damn pool on it.
the consequences won't
That's
be
super
pleasant.
cool. Super cool,
Every
bruh.
decision you make will shape your legacy. So how does one become a good governor? Let's find out.
Oh boy, it begins. All right, so from starting from scratch, you'll be able to see a completely different like layout of the city. Like, so this is now me playing with a lot more experience than previously. So now I kind of know the vibes of Anno 11.7.
Getting this empire back on its feet won't be easy. The Legion has a saying: if your attack is going well, you're walking into an ambush.
Oh, and there's all the ruins. Oh, we're gonna build Aqueduct for the first time today too. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be filled with hype and excitement. Build your governor villa. Okay, so now we also have to build our villa in a better spot than before too. So now we've learned the lessons about that. And we're immediately going to explore the map. So this map should be the same as the map from last time too.
Your villa will be the main target. I'd say place it far from the coast.
Oh, 45-degree angle placement, so nice. I love it. And this time leaving a lot more room for all the expansions that are supposed to go onto the side of the building as well.
I did not think they would find me in among the weeds of my garden. Ithacus Tarragonus Taurus.
Found the neighbor right away.
You've met a neighboring governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals. Timber is vital to the continued growth of our city.
Timber incredibly important in this game. You're going to need so much wood for all the buildings, all the ships, everything. Charcoal, even more important than 1800. Forestry is crazy.
In a forest near our trading post.
Man, look at that. Oh, look at how there's a little bit of overlap you can get. So the overlap, the circles can go over each other, but it doesn't look like it can go over the building. So there is a little bit of opportunity to, yeah, more wood is needed. That's right. But you got to keep it away from other buildings. I guess. Oh, music's so nice too.
I have a little time before my nap at Meredith.
Pete Sampras in the middle. Okay, so we've already discovered one of our first trading partners by going around with the boat. This guy we can actually ask for a loan or trade with, what have you. Belief missing. Your population needs a place to pray. Oh, this town is so much more laid out better. I love it. New road system looks awesome. I think so too. I also like how we can have a road go through a like a square, like a public square. It's very nice. And they kind of blend together well, but you can tell the road apart from the square. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum,
Shall we,
bum.
friend, if that you be? Let us start well together. I myself
Greeting
have
a
few
governor.
needs, but come to me for anything.
Mm-hmm.
A blade wiped clean.
Ere?
This is like a speed playthrough now. Now that we know what we're doing, man, this is going to be crazy. Like, if you thought yesterday was interesting, that's nothing. Today's going to be pro mode. Mega Ultra Pro. Still got to get those cinematic shots in, though. What's up, Hillary? Welcome.
You must be the
Bio, good to
governor.
see you.
My name is Licia Ma. Licia means glowing clouds, like the ones you see in the desert at dawn.
Bum,
What
bum,
is
bum.
yours?
Now, yes, the demo for this one is out on the 2nd, so Tuesday. So day after tomorrow, everybody can play the demo. I'm not sure what time, though, but they did confirm that, and I saw in their event, so they had a Gamescom press event where they did confirm that it's like an hour demo, and I think that's stupid. They'll let you build a city for an hour, and then you have to, like, restart, and it's like, why? Like, oh, we want to frustrate players into buying our game. Like, yeah, you already are. Time to build a city. Yeah, roads are going in. And then again, remember this, yeah, remember how the neighborhoods have to be built by a 2x? Very nice. The shots were quite useful, though. I know, Tan. Anything for you. Tan has been making banger shorts. It's like the most popular thing on the channel right now. Anything Tan touches just becomes the most popular. Sardines and porridge are the first two things that your citizens will need. So that's Q. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, they launched the demo after the holiday weekend. Terrible timing. I agree with you, man. In the United States, it's Labor Day on Monday, so it's an extra day off. But regardless, why not have had the demo come out on like a Thursday or a Friday so everybody could have played through the weekend? But I mean, they've only made the demo last for an hour, so you can only play on like your lunch break. We'll see how it goes.
Look smarter, it's the governor.
Okay, so yeah. And my mind is now fresh of all the stuff I just saw in Albion. So I'll be honest with you, chat. I don't really think the game begins until you get to Albion. I feel like that, like going to the New World in Anno 1800, that kind of felt later game to me. But from what I'm seeing with Albion here after being in Latium, it's like Latium is just kind of like the prologue, and Albion is like chapter 1. Whoa, what was that? That was weird. I built a road up to the right and tried to make a 45-degree angle road to the left. Now remember, this version's from May, so they probably, you know, they've had a lot of internal testing, so the game has only gotten better since then. So I don't think it's going to look much better or play much different, but there could be definitely changes to things like the tech tree, especially after the demo. I hope that, I'm sure that on their Discord there'll be tons of feedback, and then people will be like, oh, love this, don't like that, hope this changes.
It's been crumbling all day. Worry no more, old chum. What do we do, Gov?
Raptor, did you know Bugs Bunny won't accept files through Google Drive? He'll only take WhatsApp doc. Wow. I think crispy bacon has racked up about a 450-year ban.
Thanks for noticing.
Okay, now this time around too, my neighborhood's going to be a lot more organized. We're going to have a lot more symmetry, a lot more uniformity with things. It's going to look a lot better. This town is going to be built with hype and excitement. Not just hype or excitement. It's going to be both this time.
Hi there, Governor. I run this island. Name's Dorian. I can't wait to join your routine.
Ah, yes, Dorian. Mm-hmm. Scanning Dorian's island.
Well met. I am Dorian, of the Brothers of Heracles. I hope we will be friends, you and I. What doesn't raise a sweat doesn't get you ahead, man.
Headed out.
Town looks pretty though already. I mean, those Roman colors with the red tiles and whatnot. Oh yeah, another issue there. It's so weird, like we're building from left to right, and it was, yeah, I don't know, weird. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm already thinking about like how I want to do cities differently as well, with like double roads just to make it look nice, and leaving. It's probably a good idea to leave extra space for other buildings. This really much more plays like a Sierra game too, like the Sierra city builders, where you know you're gonna need to build like a fire department and a few other things within a couple of blocks from each other because of the range of the building. And it kind of just reminds me more of Sierra. Also, we got to build a sweet bridge going across this river. Has to happen, folks. And now that we're aware of how wood is so much more important, look at all the sawmills going in this time. Look at all the logging camps going in early. Much, much, much more important. I really can't stress how important wood is at the beginning of this game. Careful not to cut into the forest too much. And time to get food up. So oat farms will go towards porridge, and I think we already have the sardines going. So we're taking care of food first, and then we'll probably pop down to market eventually as well. And I think immediately we're doing like doubling down on everything. So we're building 2 times of everything that we need. So 2 times the farms, 2 times the logging camps. Actually, maybe even 4 times on that one. I can't stress how important it is. I can't. New public buildings unlocked. Ah, okay, so we can't start with a market. We have to unlock the market and tavern after a little bit of food. So it's not your first thing. Forge kitchen going down next to the warehouse, next to the oats. I like to keep the industries together
Public
now.
services should be erected close to residences in order to meet people's needs.
So that's going to be a marketplace going down. This is kind of like when you build the markets in Farthest Frontier. Like, you got to make sure things are kind of within range. But the market range and the tavern range can be expanded, so those are probably some of the... When you start building schools, should be some of the first things that you research. Should be your market range extension. And I think now we're just waiting for wood to come in. And we're discovering all these islands. I'm assuming in the demo it's going to be the same map every time.
We're trying to provide for ourselves, except everyone's on a different diet.
That's the spirit.
Cock 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bones.
Man, the map looks so pretty. What's up, Eduardo? Welcome.
Better you decide than I.
Little
Choices never haunt you.
placeholder text to speech there, so they get all the voice lines recorded. All right, so we're making tunics and some hats next. So that's pretty much like the order right there, is oats and sardines, and then clothing from hemp and sheep. I like to start with the farm fields first and do the porridge. Thinking about a good place where to build that. Road must be perfect. Has to be perfect. There you go. I think we're going to build some hemp farms up along the river, because that's going to be needed for our clothing and likely some other things too. And you can make those farms at 45-degree angles now too. Those, the fields. I think you can fit into little nooks and crannies. So yeah, as your city grows, you may as well just, like, by default, start with a kind of a small thing. Bum, bum, bum. The demo for this is out on Tuesday. Bum, bum. Man, we're speeding along now, damn. So next is to build factories to make clothing out of that, plus sheep. And then hat makers too. There's our sheep farms. So the sheep still need pens and paddocks. So you build one farm and then you can build the pens onto that.
Can't make something out of nothing, Gov.
Yep, so all the clothing production is going to be over there.
Be there in no time.
Well, we've already discovered like 3 of the other AI. So money this time I think is going to be a little better controlled. At the start you just bleed money because you're just building like crazy. You're just plopping stuff down left and right, and not everybody's moved in yet. Takes a little while, but you get there eventually. So we're trying to complete that little neighborhood there next to the services. That's of course the tavern and the marketplace. And then you can put down some like plazas and things there, or trees. That tree is a little too tall, but it's fine. I don't even know if the villa's like in a good spot. I feel like, so the villa's going to be important too, because that's a military structure. Like that's what the enemy has to destroy or attack if they're going to take your island by force. So like it might be a good idea to place that up on a hill and build like a giant wall. Although I don't know if they have to destroy it, or I'm not exactly sure how the rules work on attacking the city yet. But every city has to have a villa.
It is time we attracted a higher grade of resident in the plebeians.
Plebeians. Throw random stuff down there, I guess. Is it time to start trade routes already? We only have one boat. I think it's a little too early. Bum, bum, bum. Is the villa placed backwards? I don't know.
We have found our sacred center.
They should probably put a little arrow on that thing. Okay, so you can see the difference between the tier 1, tier 2 buildings. They look somewhat similar to me, but you can tell there's a difference, but they're very similar. Wow, we're just plowing along. We're actually only negative 96 bucks now. That's pretty good. That's pretty stellar. We're going to do our clay pit over there. And again, remember these river slots can be multiple things. So you can make one for clay or one for like a mill for wheat production. But you can kind of pick and choose what you want. It's just got to be at one of the nodes. Okay, so this is a charcoal kiln. And again, remember, this is going to negatively affect the city. So by building that, it hurts the city. But it's kind of a necessary evil, right? We need that in order to build certain buildings with clay tiles. So it'll negatively impact health, and it'll negatively impact fire, like safety. Oh, look at those bridges. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. brings a tear to my sunglasses. You'll be rotating it later when you place the module for the counselor. Oh, damn. Tan, you got a damn bear trap memory. Tan saw this a little early because I let her see the video so she can make shorts out of it. Thanks again, Tan, for all the shorts you make. I'm blown away. She did one for the altars the other day, and it's you better be proud of yourself, Tan, or otherwise you're in trouble. I'll call Italian police. What the hell is that building? Oh, that's the brick, the clay tile factory. Okay. Also, I don't know. I just like putting buildings together that are kind of in the same industry to make like little industrial complexes. I do that in Farthest Frontier as well, where it's like if I put down a coal mine, I try to put a coal mine like down next to blacksmiths or something like that, so they're all kind of similar. So even though, so at the start of this game, we already knew how much wood we would need, which is more. More wood is needed. Like, you can't have enough. And even though I knew I wouldn't have enough, I thought I overdid it by building way too many logging camps, which kind of hurt me money-wise. And now it's like, oh, we still don't have enough wood. But luckily, you can buy wood from your neighbors and stuff. But, you know, it'll be a little spendy. But getting a leg up and getting a ton of houses built will just get you that money back right away. A small island would be like an amusement park. You want me to do like Coney Island there? Okay. So I think we're sending the ship out right away to go build a new city. And that's going to cost... Settling a new island in this game only costs cash. At least in this build. It only costs like 4,500 gold, let's call it. I really hope we can do the day one co-op where many people can play like the same city and kind of have their own island but work together. Oh, the music's so pretty. Okay, so bread and garum are next. Apparently garums are fermented like fish sauce. And bread is, I think we just need a mill and a bakery for that. Oh, and wheat farms. And there are 3 different buildings for that. Yeah, it's nice to not have to wait for to build stuff if you've got enough wood for it, for sure. Okay, so there's our wheat mill coming down from the waterfall up there. I can't wait to show you guys the Aqueduct building. It's so damn cool. We get to do that in Albion as well. And in Albion, it looks like we get to build like a little Roman settlement there too. So you almost get to build a little bit extra Rome in Albion. But then get to do more Celtic stuff there too.
Your city is growing, and the chance of an incident with it. Build institutions to better deal with such incidents.
Yeah, he's referring to specifically fire, I think, at the start is most important. Alright, so there's our wheat farm. And as much as I can, I'm going to try to like leave trees in certain areas just to beautify it a little bit. You like that there are blueprints for buildings? Yeah, you can pre-lay out everything and then come back later. It's just, if you don't have the materials, it'll automatically blueprint and be like, hey, you don't have the materials now, but you can put this down here to remind yourself to build it later. Or you can come back and You know, like you can lay the blueprint down in a specific mode, and then it's like a check mark thing. You can see it on the right side. All right, so now we're putting down a Bakari. And it does seem to give a positive boost to the city to be near a bakery. Or not. I think the green up and red down arrow means that it's like indifferent. Like you could build it anywhere. People don't mind living next to it, but it doesn't provide them any happiness. Okay, so we're going to settle that city you just saw, or that island, so we can make resin. And resin's going to be needed for olive oil production, so we can make pots, clay pots, glazed clay pots in order to... yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. 4,500 denarii, yeah. Yeah, we are indeed creating an epic empire now that we have a better understanding. So again, yesterday, our stream from yesterday was a, you know, pre-recorded video of my first time playing. Now this is pre-recorded on the second time playing, where now I have a lot more skill and better understanding of the, well, the game itself. Like, we played a ton of Anno 1800, there's no doubt on that.
Be there in no time. Hear the voices of the humbly bumbling. Oh, that's our governor, folks.
Yep, there's lots of combat in this game. There's siege weapons, there's cavalry, there's archers, there's the legions and the naval combat too. Walls, towers, palisades, camp building. We'll be seeing a little bit of military later today. I'm going to put up a video on all the stuff we know so far about the military stuff in Anno Lemsem. A lot of people mispronounce it by saying 117, but it's actually pronounced Lemsem. Mm-hmm. Do you control the troops? Well, you control the squads.
We're both very small fish.
So men will be in like squads of 40 or so. Chariots, I think, are different. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, and then we're on that active quest too to drop those villagers off at the Augusta Villa. Much nicer laid out. Very much nicer. You know, unfortunately, when the demo comes out, if we only have an hour to play it, if each session is only an hour, that's like not even enough time to even like lay out a decent city. I think that's a horribly asinine decision. I hope what happens is there's massive backlash and then they're just like, okay, fine, we'll let you play more. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, look at this.
On our way.
Oh, that water and landscape looks so good. Beautiful blue water, the white cliffs. It looks so wonderful. Time for a little decor. Going with a little grass around there? Okay. I think that's the fire department there. Okay, and time to build a new city. 4,500 denarii then. Ah, classic Anno sound effect.
So, I had an idea for a new routine.
Non-aggression treaty here.
You're a beast.
Silence not too bad. But the trees are most important here because we have trees where we can get resin. And I think there's one more thing we need from here too. I think there's a special type of fish. Oh yeah, I think olives too. I don't know if the other island has olive fertility, but we can get resin and olives here. So we could make olive oil here. Oh, actually there's no clay yet. For clay, we're gonna have to make a node in the river. And there's another villa. So yeah, every island needs a villa.
Diana Augusta. Mother reckons keeping the codices does me good, but I'm literally dying to get back to Rome.
So we're making this island self-sufficient with logs too, to support its own growth. Oh, and that's where the party's going down. Yeah, buildings can be placed diagonally, yep. 45-degree angles on buildings and roads. Pretty.
Thanks for bringing us over, Gov. The Lady Diana's house isn't half bad, is it? This must be how they live down in Elysium, eh? Still, poor girl's got her hands full at the moment. Could you help her out? She needs a parcel collected from the Lady Valeria's place. And the crow flies.
Bum 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 bum. All right, so time to build a bunch of new houses. Again, gotta have workers for the new industry, which will be resin and olive oil. So that's hype and excitement right there. Mm-hmm. Road was incorrect. There we go. And now time for all the sawmills, too. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you find it funny how they care about basing it on Rome and being very specific about the cities and places, but 1800
We should expand our fleet of
they never
ships
say anything
for goods
about existing
transportation
kingdom.
and patrol of the seas.
Well, that's true. I mean, well, because it's based on 1800 is based on quote unquote Europe, so it could be everything from Austria to Great Britain to France to, you know, Sweden or whatever. A lot of different cultures and whatnot, but this is mostly just like Roman culture. But then also it does have Albion in it, which does bring up the
cities. I will
like the
warn you,
Celts.
They do tend to have an air of entitlement.
But you're right. Like when you go to Africa, you just deal with Africans. They don't say what kind, like what region you're in for Africa. And when you go to the New World, it's just the New World. They don't say Cuba. They don't say the Bahamas or whatever. They don't even say the Caribbean. They just say the New World. You can be in an island chain somewhere off Brazil or something, as far as we know. Yeah, good point. Okay, we got to start making soap and sandals and a few other goods. So that's going to be pigs and a salt farm. But first, research. So that's your school, and that can generate research points for you. So the more your city that you have covered by the school, the better. And I think what can happen is with that school, you can research to make that
any specific discovery
area bigger.
and reap the benefit. There are many discoveries one can research: economic, civic, military. Choose wisely.
Here's a bit more gray than the last time I was here. Well, this means I'm more wiser. Look at all these games I get to play. I'm an expert.
Welcome to Lily Bayonne, Governor. I am Valeria Turan, proprietor of its many establishments.
Oh yeah, this lady's like a trader. She's kind of like trying to remember their names. The Emporium, whatever it's called, from 1800.
Need something, Governor?
You can go there and buy doilies.
Be there in no time.
Can you answer our prayers?
Oh, another side quest.
You see, the Isis was lost with all hands. Now we found her floating in the bay, empty. My cousin Aura says she's cursed.
We heard a story about a curse.
Oh, this dude's asking for a loan, which is cool. You can give him a chunk of money and then collect on the interest and penalties.
You know it.
It's beyond us.
A worthy judgment, perchance?
All right.
I advise you dispatch a scout to explore our surroundings. Information is power, Ere. A decision Your judiciousness. Quite the striking turn of events.
An interesting turn of events, yeah. So pretty soon we're gonna have a trade route set up too between these two cities. The one we're building and our main one. Opravdu dobre.
Trust me, you want olive oil. It keeps you healthy and competing. I would plant those groves like now.
Oh, Dorian. It's gonna be a big Omega Extendo neighborhood right there. Oh yeah, we're severely out of money. After giving Dorian a big O loan. But we're at plus 91. Gonna have to see how we navigate out of this interesting situation. I guess the best solution is we're probably making a ton of products, so you add more people, obviously, to be more consumers. And that's cool. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Just waiting for more buildings to get constructed. Money's coming up though at 123. So every time we get enough materials or whatnot, we're going to build a new house, and that's money will go up. We'll crawl out of this though. Not a big deal. Yeah, you can zoom in pretty close. I didn't get the Anno 1800 had kind of like a first-person walking around mode that was kind of hidden. And I tried that in this one, and I couldn't. It didn't work for me, but I don't know if it's in or not. I'm not sure. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we got to construct additional pylons, that's right. But in actuality, we're just piling on new homes. That's the pylon we need. Also, we were short some workers too, so this will help for production as more people move in. So we were short like 18, I forget what the tier 1s are. Look at that though, money going right up. Reticulating splines, yeah, that's a classic. Reticulating splines is a classic. Bum, 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 bum. Little day-night cycle action while we wait for money to come in.
Some ingredients.
Hey, welcome to all the new subs too. Thank you very much,
Stay calm.
Master
It's the only
Skipworth,
way
for
to get things done.
subscribing. Welcome aboard. Player interaction needed. And that means a something for a quest. We're producing 409 a logic or research or whatever you want to call it. Which one is my favorite, Anno? Well, my first one was 1404, and I really enjoyed my time with that. And 1800 blew me out of the water. I think this one will be really, really good, but I still think I'll like 1800 a little bit more, only because of that period of time. Like, nothing against this game, because it's true to its time. But 1800 going from like tall ships of sail to like the Victorian era into like the Industrial Revolution is just mind-bogglingly fascinating. But I think this will still be a lot of fun, and has some things that 1800 didn't, like land armies and more complex defense building on land. But they're both good. I'll enjoy both of them, you know.
I must congratulate you, Ere. Your first research success, and surely not the last.
Becoming a vegetarian is a big mistake. Missed steak. Oh. All right, there you go. First research done on market forces. That allows us to have a much larger range for our market, and thus you can reach more buildings that way.
Time religious belief in your city was shaped to your advantage, Ere.
So look at that. Now the marketplace can cover that much more. So that's going to be more happiness, more money, and you can see money going up too. All right, time to choose gods. Got Mars here. You like Anno 2070? Yeah, I got those other ones. I got 2205 and 2070. I haven't played them, so maybe as a right before the new Anno comes out, maybe I'll do a little series on one of the older ones. Well, this is a new build from yesterday. Like this, so the island is the same. Everything's the same in terms of like the foundation, but the city in which we're building is much better. This was like a couple of days later, and they invited me back to play again.
Your people will delight in lighting their lamps for.
Have I done any voice acting work? Yeah, I've been in a few games, technically.
The oaths of friendship between us.
I'm in Dave the Diver. I'm oh. I forgot I got, now that you mentioned that, I was just checking my email. I got invited to voice act in another game, so.
But among friends and companions.
I can't talk about that one just yet. But yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
I've been in Call to Arms. I'm in one of the Call to Arms DLCs.
Never short of an opinion. Ooh, controversial.
Cut the wine supply, Diana.
It's not a very nice thing, having to say no to all of them at once, but really.
Man, look at that landscape. Very nice.
I love trading secrets.
Baker.
Ready to go big? Oh, man.
Heading out.
Bum, bum, bum. 2070 is probably the best other than 1800. 2205 was cool setting, but mechanics were not as deep. Oh, okay. Interesting. You know, I've been wanting to play those for the longest time. I think I bought those just before Anno 1800 came out, actually. And the plan was the same back then, too. They were on sale, and I was like, oh, I'm going to play these old Anno games before the new one comes out. And then I just got carried away by 1800 and never came back. 2070 is your favorite out of 1800 too? Okay. Well, maybe we'll start with that one, see how it goes. Gus, thank you very much for the 49 months as a member. It is, what is it, Subtober? Or whatever the hell they call it on Twitch. So, exclamation point Twitch in the YouTube chat. And don't forget, if you got Twitch Prime subs or if you want to become a sub for the first time, there's a bunch of benefits for that too. Just as an FYI, my guy. Sanctuary, we're going to plop one of those down. That helps with religion and happiness. Bum, bum, bum. Got to build a little road there. Bum 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 bum. Hopefully they'll add. I hope more and new music comes to the demo because it's good music, but I want new songs. Oh, we got to get more sardines going too. People be hungry. And that means more oats too for more porridge.
You the one from the coins and the statues?
The coins and the statues. Boom, boom. I think we're going to turn all that area into farmland. A nice difference between the wheat and the oats, though, that you can see. They made it pretty clear the differences of the two, but they look somewhat similar. Golden wheat. Gonna go with another wheat farm. I think the idea is I'm going to try to conserve some land here and make it look nice. Like, we're going to try not to cut down all the trees, even though we can. Fertility kind of works the same, but it's a little different when you get to Albion, especially with the marshes. There's marshland that you can drain and use for, like, building and farmland, but then you lose certain bonuses. We're still hurting for money. We're at plus 152. I think what's going to happen is when Dorian fully repays his loan, then we'll be in a much better situation. Also, yeah, upgrading houses to tier 2 and having them buy more expensive stuff and more goods is good. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, we're going to do a big old mega wheat farm over there too at the end of the peninsula. I think eventually we do some more hemp farming there too.
It is so nice to have a guest.
Yeah, she loves to invite us over for dinner. She likes hosting dinners, that lady. I don't blame her. It's like, brother, you want to come over for a barbecue? Hell yeah, brother. I'm on my way. Bring your truck, brother.
Time.
We're gonna have a truck off after the dinner, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, there's a bunch of tutorials there too. Oh, we gotta go to the shipwreck to check and see if the there should be like survivors at that boat, and then you find they were taken by pirates. And then the pirates are like, hey man, give us weapons and we'll give you the kids back. And it's like, fine.
I was paid a Munifex's salt once.
I like how the high tier loan was called predatory loan. Okay, so I couldn't deal with it anymore, waiting for Dorian to pay his loan back. So we took out a loan from that guy. So now we got another 15K. And now we got to make up for 300 bucks. We've got a deficit, but all that extra money is going to be really helpful. We'll be able to pay that back in no time. Because the goal now is to provide our people with a lot of goods. So that, what we just built is a salt. I don't know exactly what the term is, but it's a salt, like, refinery. Getting salt from the sea. So we're going to take pigs and put them into a tannery along with salt, and then that'll make sandals. So we need a tannery to tan the pig's hides with salt, and then we need a sandal maker to make sandals out of that. So yeah, good times. Oh, you played Anno 1800 because of me? 1800 was great. I really I wish they had done more with it, just because I like, I don't know, I wish they would have had official DLCs into, like, India and China, and I think there was way more to explore. Is this an Eastern Roman playthrough? I am the Senate. I like how it puts trees back if you delete something over a road. It's kind of nice. Boom, boom, boom. Byzantine DLC. I mean, you can speculate where they could go. I mean, the year is specifically, you know, 117, so there could be a lot going on at the time. Or really a lot of places that the Romans had gone where they could go and essentially do what they've done with Albion, but with different cultures, which would then bring in different, you know, different resources to Rome.
Do send her to the bottom of the sea.
So just as a reminder, folks, this game is coming out on November 13th. And I hope they don't do that crap where it's like pay us an extra $20 and it'll come out magically 5 days early or something. But anyway, this should be coming out on November 13th, and then the demo is out on Tuesday. And from what I understand, and I watched the video on this, and the developer literally said it, that you're limited to an hour of gameplay, but then you can play as many times as you want. So at this point, we're already like an hour in and really haven't done anything. I mean, we have, but you know, this is just your basics of getting food production, clothing production, and like building a second city. We haven't even built olive oil. Like, I don't even think we have trade going on. We don't have olive oil made. So I don't know who, like, I don't know what that meeting was like. Hey, we want to do a demo for our game everybody wants to play. Cool. Hey, let's limit it to only, you know, 1 hour. It's like, imagine playing any sort of like city builder or tycoon game where you're limited to 1 hour. You don't get to do a damn thing. Like, imagine playing like Transport Fever for 1 hour. Like, that gives you enough time to like maybe create a few trade routes. Like, you could build a train line and a couple of like truck lines and then you're done. Dumb. Oh, you can see I got clever there. Look at that, Chan. I'm leaving a gap in the middle of the neighborhood for like marketplaces and schools and stuff. Damn, I learned. See, by rewatching this too, I reminded myself that that's a good idea to do. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know what the demo is going to be like, but I mean, I'm still excited though, but I got to have a lot of like, I got to throw out a lot of red flags and some things every once in a while. Like, I remember years ago, many years ago, when I think it was Resident Evil 2 Remake was coming out, and in Resident Evil 2, I think they did a demo where you could only play it like once and then it would like delete itself or something. I remember playing it on like PlayStation 4. This was like back in like 2019 or something like that. We want to sell our product, but we don't want you to, we want you to play the demo, but we don't want you to enjoy it too much. Just give us money. What the hell? When a product is good enough, people, it will sell itself. And by that I mean, like, we're talking about gaming here. Like, honestly, there hasn't really been much marketing for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, for example. Like, I haven't seen billboards or radio ads and TV ads and stuff. I mean, they've had some trailers and they've all gone viral and they put it up on YouTube and stuff like that, but I mean, the advertisement for that game was basically content creators being like, oh man, this game's gonna be amazing. And then it was, because the first game was. And somehow the second game was better than the first, which is good. That's what you want. And that's hard to do. Like, Frostpunk 1, very good game.
Yes.
Frostpunk 2 had to be a very different game in order to be better than 1. And I think they came close, but it wasn't exactly there, but it was close. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is just the continuation of one guy, you know, a story of a guy. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, so now we're delivering the, we're delivering the weapons now as part of the pirate quest.
A small fire has broken out. Too small to be of concern.
This looks the same as 1800. Well, I mean, it is an Anno game, so it's got to look and feel like Anno. And I think 1800 was really like the new standard for what they're going to do for these games going forward. But like I was saying the other day too, if we get a new Anno game after this one, or when we get a new Anno game, it'll probably be like 2030 or something like that, right? But I think it'll look exactly like this too. It'll be a different time period and whatnot, but it'll look the same. And you'll be able to be like, oh, is that a new Anno game? That looks like Anno 11.7. Oh, it is a new Anno game. Wow.
Hello, there are two gentlemen here to see you. Unless that is, I am seeing double.
But it's going to be a good...
I await your instruction.
You know, like this year and next year is going to be great for those of you who like manufacturing a lot of stuff. Like we've got this game coming out, then there'll be Tropico 7, which will have more of kind of like the... Tropico's, you know, still very much production based and kind of a little more kooky. But then of course you also got Transport Fever as well, which will have a lot to do with... That's more about logistics, but still a lot of production in there too, and upgrading factories and things like that too. It's going to be good though if you like making stuff.
Our new specialist. Ere. Consider it done, Ere.
You looking forward to Transport Fever 3? Me too. You know, actually, I've been debating for years, but I think I should do it. Go back and play Cities in Motion, which was like kind of in a way a prequel to City Skylines. Like if you go look at Cities in Motion and if you go look at City Skylines, you'll realize, wait a minute, these are kind of the same game. In fact, some of the assets from Cities in Motion are in City Skylines. Like they put in things from Germany in there, like I think a mall and cathedrals and some other stuff.
Specialists, your personal retinue of experts. Specialists may improve your island and economy in whichever way you wish.
Okay, so that's our villa there. So we've added a wing. So the villa kind of is like your palace from Anno 1800. It's like part town hall and part villa. Oh, a little fire.
To the sea.
All right, time to build new stuff. Yeah, I think I rotated the villa in the last playthrough too. Kind of hard to tell which way's which sometimes. Yeah, all the Anno games add up to 9. Oh, there's your Palisades too. I just wanted to show off that you could build that. So there is military defenses that you can build fairly early. But I feel like it's best to leave all your space for your city building and like fortify your encampment. But now that we have land combat, it might change how you build your city based on being able to fight on the ground. But you want to win land battles at sea, if you know what I'm saying. Like if someone's going to invade you with an army, you want to settle that out in the water and not let them get not one sandal on the beach. We will fight them on the beaches.
As painful as it appears, a touch of civil unrest is normal in a growing city.
So at this point, a good thing to keep an eye on is up at the top on the right side. There's like the heart, the smiley face, and the fire. And those are like your happiness, your fire safety, crime, that kind of thing. So happiness is really bad right now. Which is interesting because people's happiness in this game isn't just based on availability of products, like it is in one way, but they want a lot of different things, like access to their religion and decorations like the sanctuary. So we're going to work on getting them more stuff, and then also greater happiness from decorations, parks, and things. Anno 603. Oh boy. I feel like you could probably pick a bunch of years from the first maybe like 1,000 years of history, but there's not too much going on outside of this. That could be like Anno. Like there's certainly world events going on in the next 1,000 years, but do they warrant having a city builder? Anno 27 BC Egyptian. Now that'd be interesting. I feel like that would just feel like a Pharaoh game, like a Sierra game. Okay, so we're trying to produce more wool now for the sheep. You can copy and paste a whole farm, which is nice. I didn't see a blueprinting mode though. Like, I kind of do wish that there was a way to make the perfect neighborhood, click and drag and then save that to be able to play through all your cities. You know, like what they have in like 2 Point Hospital or 2 Point Museum, where you can, well, like, especially in 2 Point Hospital, where you can like save a particular like room or office and then just plop down one after the other. Where's Anno 2800? Well, that would never happen because it's got to add to 9, so it'd have to be 2700. But I guess the closest we have to that is 2205. I think that's the latest Anno game, like that's as far as it goes. This does have the ability to save blueprints, does it? Okay. I can't remember. I mean, I didn't see the option when I was looking, but it could be. I mean, there's the blueprint mode for placing down buildings before building them, but I don't know if you can actually save them to like a profile and use them across saves. You always run out of space in these games, yeah? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's an island. Eventually you're going to fill it up. But one of the things to consider in this game is eventually, what I like to do anyway, is with your main island, your starting island, I like to produce a lot of stuff there and then outsource those to other islands and then delete things like big farms and then fill that in with homes. Because if you got all your population on one island, that can really bring in a lot of money. Can't wait to get your 11.7 collector's pack. Oh, yeah. The music is nice, yes. I hope they add more, though. And there's music for Albion, too, just like how there was different music in, like, the New World. I want that music to be playable across... You know, I wish there was a button that I could hit to where it's just like play all music, no matter where I'm building. I don't know if that's a thing, but I want it. Bum, 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 bum. Damn, this city's already looking real nice, man. Next should be sci-fi. Oh, that reminds me, I think there's some new updates to the crust. That game where you're building a base, like a mining base on the moon. That's a damn good game. That was really cool.
Even if I only buys a carrot at the market, I'm buying it for me.
A carrot, sir. So again, money's real bad. We're at negative 400 now, and dipping into the 2,000 bucks now. We're not doing so well with the cash. So I wonder how we're gonna pull the nose up on this one. And again, we're doing all the things we're supposed to try to make money. Like we're building a big old city and supplying it with a ton of goods. Also, I think eventually Dorian is going to pay his loan back, so I'll have like a big old payment coming soon. Yeah, the Crust is a great game. Oh yeah, that neighborhood exploded. So that's nice. If you click on the road building tool and then a house, it'll automatically just draw a square around it. That's nice. Helpful mega pro tip. Mega ultra omega pro. Time for an 1800 brush up, yeah. Yeah, remember the demo comes out on Tuesday, so if you want to play like Anno 1800 today and tomorrow to kind of, get all warmed up. That town's looking juicy. You never played any of the Anno series? Would this be a good first title? I think so, yeah. I mean, you could try the demo out on Tuesday and then kind of get a feel for it. And I think any of the Annos are a good starting point because the campaign, especially with like 1800, and I suspect with this one too, give you a good opportunity to learn. I do feel like the campaign in this game is very much set up to be like a tutorial on how to play at least the base game. And then there's DLCs that will guide you along the way. Like I remember in 1800, if you played one of the DLCs, a newspaper would pop up and it'd be like, okay, your DLC, it's now time to like play your DLC, and here's how to do it.
Whenever you need us.
Oh, time to drop off more wood. Yeah, this was a preview event from back in May. I think there was another preview event for Albion, and they probably invited me, but I may have missed it because I was in Sweden for like almost a couple weeks, and then I got back and had some stuff to do. So on Tuesday I'll be playing that. Very excited, very hyped, very excited. Oh, time to build a market here too. That market will help us make some cash. What the hell? We're actually making money? We were at negative 400. Now we're at negative 7. What's happening, man? Whenever we would play Austrive, man, you guys remember how crazy people would get when I played Austrive? Like our money was negative all the time. And I was like, don't worry, guys, don't worry. I got a solution, sunflowers. And then we'd build like huge I built like massive sunflower farms and start doing sunflower oil and bringing like big money. I'd go from like, you know, just like the line straight down to the line straight up. Like it was crazy. But of course that was much earlier in that game. Austrive has had quite a few updates since then, so it's not as dramatic. There's much more easier ways now to make money, but it was funny. Austrive's an awesome game. It really is, yeah. Great developer. I think, you know, Austrive, I mean, damn. Every time there's a Steam sale, next time there's a Steam sale, I'll put out a, you know, my best city builders, where it's just like Austrive, Manor Lords, Farthest Frontier. Like those are the ones that I played the most that I really enjoy.
Be there in no time.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
The sanctuary is where I feel safest, where I can contemplate.
Sunflower was the name of the original creator dev studio for the Anno games? Really? Well, we've come full circle now, boys. So now we're making a lot more sardines because people gonna be hungry. Oh, look at that. We're plus 125 of the money. How the hell did I do that? I have no idea. Things were really bad. We're at like negative 400. Now we're like plus 100. I guess it's because I started to expand that other city on the other island. And we almost like, not quite doubled our population, but added significantly to the tier 1.
First shipyard, isn't it? A first paddle into this great wide world.
That voice actor kind of sounds a little bit like, what's his name? Is it Brian Cummings? The guy who voices like Pete in the Goofy movie and like a million other characters. Yeah, still waiting on that Manor Lords update. Still waiting to get back into Farthest Frontier too, but good luck on that because we're going to have a busy month. So tomorrow's the first day of September, and that's going to mark a very, very, very busy month. Crazy amount of games coming out in September.
boats. We don't have much to offer.
How about I show you the ropes when it comes to ships? Spin you a yarn?
Okay, so we have a rope maker and a sail maker. So the rope maker takes hemp and the sail maker takes sheep. So you absolutely want to have. That's why I built all those hemp farms, and that's why I built all those sheep farms too.
Help and not hinder.
Like we had.
Whenever you need us.
It seemed like we were overproducing stuff, but it looks like I had a plan. I don't know how that happened, but it seems like I had a plan.
Nice place you got.
Oh, I hear fires. That's fine, it'll buff out. Fire will buff out. Now we're trying to get every single little building in there that we can. We got to get that money. Yeah, you can move the villa anytime. Color on the road overlay traffic. Oh, that means it kind of shows you like influence range. Oh, we're building more pig farms. For a second I thought we were doing vineyards, but nope, it's pig farms. I think we're trying to make more sandals too. Got to get those production numbers up. We'll worry about happiness later.
Hazardous housing, rampant disease. Think of your athletes in residence. Think of their health.
Oh, Dorian. He's backseating. You... Okay, so now we're expanding the second city, which is going to mean more money. Just got invited to a couple of interesting play tests, chat. We'll see if we get into those. All right, money's sitting at 48. We got to rebuild this town, chat. So the problem...
The necessary materials haven't reached us.
Yeah, the problem over there is that we needed to build more pig farms for them to be able to get what they needed. So now we're going to make sandals, so numbers are going to go way up again. Because sandals are like a big, important thing. Oh, God. Oh, I hear fire. Do tell. Well, Tan, we need to get you into more streams. What can we do to get you locked in, Tan? Tan, are we going to make you a streamer? You can stream from home, live from the balcony. Think about it, Tan. Just short 23-hour days. Then you get 59 minutes off for personal time, and then back right in again. Yeah, the diagonal building is great. Can't believe we couldn't get 45-degree angles in 1800, but at least we finally got it. Sure, tell you when? Yeah, sure. Starting today until, yeah. A lot of baby making needs to be done to fill those houses. True. Well, what's good though is that we're not too crazily over our population. Like we're at plus 184 for like the tier 2s, and most industries here, from what I remember, take about like 20 to 100 people, depending on what it is, or if it's a chain of things, it's like about 100 people. So we're not things aren't too crazy here. You don't have all the games I play? Well, Tan, there's ways around that. Have you heard of theft? Okay, well, we're running out of room for a town here. Oh, and when we start delivering olive oil, it's all over. We're gonna make so much money from that. And wine. Oh. What's up, Gavin? All right, bakery, more food. Oh, look at that, plus 170. Yep, those sandals are getting to market now. We're making big money. 181. Yep, it's going up. Good. I feel like in the 1 hour that they're going to give us to play the demo, it's not even enough money to not enough time to even spend money. It's not enough time to even go bankrupt. Tier 4, growing city. Alright, so now we're going to start dealing with some of our problems in the town. So medical, safety. It's about time we fix some of those things.
I can see you're committed to public health. Hygeia protect us both.
As soon as you know your work schedule, you'll play. I told you, Tan. You started 5 minutes ago until the end of time.
Your residents are the very picture of health.
23 hours a day, you get 60 minutes off.
More than Atlas.
Bum, 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 bum.
I await your instruction. Prudent. Very good, Are.
Prudent. Sure, on Wednesdays. I don't know if that works. That's Elmox's personal time. Okay, things are looking much better. So happiness, health, all that stuff is like turned right around within seconds. That's pretty crazy. We were like at negative like 400 or 500, which seemed like it'd be a major problem, and then we just flipped it right around. I think we're getting ready to build the theater next. Anna with the good music as always, yeah. Good tunes, good tunes.
see you're committed to public health. Hygeia protects us both.
True, we just need to work on happiness and fire protection now. Those are the only things left that are really holding us back, man. And to get like 50 more tier 1 workers. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Baker.
Am I going to dabble into the new POR2 update? What is that? Wait, did you mean POE? I think you missed. I think you missed the E on your keyboard. Now, I haven't played Path of Exile before, but if you're wondering what we're doing next, though, exclamation point schedule. We got a lot of big stuff coming up. Also, I'm gonna try to fix our stream bot over on Twitch. The bot has not been working. We need to get that bot waked up.
Hazardous housing.
291.
rampant disease. Think of your athletes in residence. Think of their health.
We're making $302 now. That's awesome. And sewing circles have been unlocked. Lazy bot, we'll see. He's napping.
And the crow flies.
As the crow flies. All right, so now we're starting to get ready to bring things to the other city to keep them happy and to expand on production. AKA more tiles too. We need those. Hey, there we go. It woke up on Twitch finally. I've been trying to fix that for like 4 days. I basically had to like delete all the settings and like quickly put them back in. Alright, that seems to be working. Wait, let's try Okay, cool. Alright. Twitch is alive again, or at least the bot. Again, if you guys are just joining us, don't forget to follow and subscribe to for more Anno 11.7. Jedi, thanks for the follow, dude. We're going to have this demo is free on Sunday for everybody for this game. It'll be different from what you see here, but on the 2nd, it'll be free on the 2nd. And this game's releasing on November 13th, so get hyped and excited for that. November 13th. Wait, don't you think they should have had a release on November 7th? Right? 11/7. They should have had a release on 11/7. Does anyone in chat remember Skyrim's release date? Yeah, it seems for just an hour. I don't know. I mean, that's a horrible decision, and I don't know how that's going to work. So I'm just gonna play it on the 2nd. I mean, and see how that goes. So I have no idea how a 1 hour city builder demo is going to play out. That just seems bad. Like, what are you afraid of? Why restrain people from... Like, I know you don't want people to play the full game. You want them to buy the product. But why restrict the demo so much? Why even do a demo then? You may as well let people look at one picture of the game. Be like, yep, this is our game. Well, can we see a video? Nope. Can we play it ourselves? No. Yeah, that's right. Skyrim's release date was 11/11/11. Little old indie game you may not have heard of, Skyrim.
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
Now we're at plus 400 cash. Good. Although health and everything else is all over again. I don't know. It's going to be so difficult to balance. You know, honestly, the demo should have been less restrictive, because what's nice about a demo is you can kind of just endlessly experiment, build a city, restart. You know? What's a Skyrim about Tree Fitty? You're still waiting for Sky Oblivion to be released? Yeah, I actually have Todd Howard in the studio right now for an interview on it. Todd, how's Sky Oblivion going to work out?
All of this just works.
Thank you, Todd. All right, back to me in the studio. So yeah, the second city we're trying to make self-sufficient with porridge and clothing. You know, food and clothes are a good basic necessity to get out of the way. Make each city kind of self-sufficient that way. Oh, we're setting up our first trade route. Excellent. So we built some ships now, and we're going to start trading from one island to another. Back and forth. And we're going to be able to do this from Albion too. Do I have any news about Half-Life 3? Yes, Half-Life 3 is the third game. Actually, I guess you could call it abiotic factor, I guess. You know, honestly, I feel like, okay, let's say that, like, that Half-Life 3 gets reported as in development. It's been in development for, like, the last 3 years. It has a $4 billion budget. Let's just say it's got triple the budget that Grand Theft Auto 6 does. Let's just say that. I don't think it could live up to the hype. Like, nobody even knows what they would want from Half-Life 3. And if they showed it, and it was like Cyberpunk and GTA and like Red Dead hype all together, that still wouldn't be enough. Like, I feel like the hype for that game would be like they could never match whatever hype there is, because it's just unlimited hype. So even if they made the best game ever, people would still be like, it was kind of okay. Octuple A game, yeah. Isn't it like the 6th game now for Anno? Maybe more than that. Because there was what, 1604, 17 something. I think we might be up to 8 or 10. I think that's okay. Honestly, I thought they would have done like a remake of some point at some point of one of the earlier ones, and I wouldn't mind that either. That'd be cool too. Even if it wasn't like their main thing, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do this little side project remake." Like, don't expect the biggest, you know, Anno game ever. We're just gonna try to make this true to the original. It's like, okay. I'd be happy with that. All right, in just a minute, we're going to start building our theater, which is a big building, and then also the aqueducts, which is going to supply the tier 3 people with water and bathhouses.
Someday, I'll be a famous seafarer, and they'll paint me with me hat.
Bum, 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 bum. Some people say Train World 6 will be a good game. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that Train World thing, man. Like, I liked 1 and I was like, oh cool, it's not multiplayer. Oh, maybe the second game will be multiplayer. And then we got Train Sim World 2, and then we got Train Sim World 3. And then somewhere around Train Sim World 4, I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on? And then Train World 5 came out, and then I realized, oh, okay, it's just like a yearly like upgrade. It's like when you would get the Madden games and it'd be like Madden 09, Madden 2012, Madden this, Madden. It's like, okay, you're like buying the same game, but it's different. But then some of the DLCs carry over. But at this point, it's just like driving trains around is very cool, but not being able to do it with friends at this point is kind of like really lonely. And I think that about like Transport Fever as well, where it's like, well, I certainly do like playing Transport Fever, but every once in a while I want to play with some friends. So it's like, can I have the option to do? No options. Like, what? I just want options. No. Filling in those farms by those 45-degree angle roads is wonderful. These are all olive farms, by the way. Olive orchards. Pretty damn cool. And now we're getting resin from the trees for the potter in order to make and distribute olive oil. Trade route looking good? I hope. I guess we're just refining a few of these trade routes to make sure we make all the extra money. Every little crumb between the two islands. Bum, bum.
Look smarter. It's the governor.
So I'm trying to build these lavender fields by these ruins too. Usually you'd probably want to delete the ruins, but it's too cool to leave them there, I think. It's really cool to leave the ruins there and then build the lavender fields around them. So lavender will go towards soap making. So pigs are really important too for the sandals and for soap making, and I feel like there's a food source for them too. But anyway, it looks like hogs go to the pork rendering plant, plus charcoal, plus lavender equals soap. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of buildings there needed. Lavender farm, soap factory, pig farm. Crazy.
You can hear all they teach boys at the Grammaticus from streets away.
Really? Alright, so more sardines, more research. Now we're over 1K on that one. That's good. Ooh, 1404 remake? I'd be down with that. That'd be very cool. Oh, we're adding some trees. Oh, some decoration. Oh, how pretty. Picking more research now. Villa retinue improvements. Any building that's not connected will have like a little thing above it. They're probably fine. Wow, people want to live near the olive press, and it'll give people a health bonus to live next to the olive press as well. That's awesome. What's up, Rod? Welcome back, man. Oh, that's cool. So some of the buildings you do want to build in the town. And like Dorian keeps saying, like olive oil is good for the people, and they're not just kidding about that. Like there's actually an added health benefit for building the olive press in town. Although it's weird because it's like people don't go to the olive press to buy their olives, or the oil. They go to the market where everything else is sold. Like, people haven't started buying factory direct yet. I don't know if there's a first-person mode in this build, but maybe in the demo. I think you hit Control Shift R. Bum, 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 bum. This is being played with mouse and keyboard. I don't know if you could play with controller. I don't know. You might be able to. I mean, it's possible. I don't know if the demo will support that, though. We'll have to see. Olive press when you hear your family. Wow.
Some ingredients are missing.
Well, now we're at plus $500, so that's good. But what I do like, though, is that we're actually playing with the new systems now too, like the happiness and the farming. So I'm trying to improve everything nook and cranny wise. So we're trying to get the security up, and then we're going to work on happiness, which we kind of did with the olive oil, and there might be some research and policies for that too. I'm not sure. Yeah, 1800 had a first-person view where you could walk around in like a first-person view.
The stridulating crickets at the sanctuary disperse unwelcome thoughts.
I can see you're committed to public health. Hygeia protect us both.
Hygeia gonna protect us. Is there no military in this demo? There's a Navy in this demo. And for the demo on Tuesday, I'm not sure, but they have shown combat in Albion in their live stream at Gamescom recently. So we have seen some combat, and I've got a video covering combat that's going to come out in a little bit.
Very picture of health. They can probably deadlift more than Atlas.
So if you want to see a little bit more in-depth look at the units and the combat and the warfare of Anno 11.7, make sure you subscribe and follow. Yes, I said 11.7. Yes. Pax Romana is the name of this game.
Can't stuff all that down me foals.
Or if you were Czech, you'd probably call it Anno. Anno 11.7 Opravdu Dobre Pax Romana. Quite the title. The Doppery-Della edition. Anno 711. It's convenient, open 24 hours.
Everything is perfect for the governor's visit.
Go on what's caught fire now.
Actually, the way us mega pros, actual true fans have been calling it is Anno Lem Sem. So if you're not calling it Anno Lem Sem, you're a poser and not an actual true fan. Yeah, people are revolting if you don't build enough radios. Well, I don't know how you'd build radios in 11.7, but if you did that, they'd probably burn you at the stake for being a witch. So I don't know. But the most important thing I think for people like rioting or not would be the factors in the upper right corner, like their health and fire safety and such. Anno 711, open 24 hours. Oh yeah, now we're back to sardines, bread, garum. Oh, and we're bringing pots back. So I guess we've opted to make olive oil on the main island, I think, if we're bringing pots back. I guess we have more of a labor force on the main island to be able to make that. Now, sometimes it's easier just to ship things back to the main island.
Thine Emperor Calidus commands thee. So you do have convictions of your own.
Lol. Placeholder. Ooh, we're almost making $1,000. Ooh. All right, let's see where we're at here. I want to go to where we build our theater. We're going to jump ahead a little bit because I want you guys to be able to see the aqueducts and the theater construction. So right now we're just basically doing more research, but there's the blueprint of where we're going to put the theater. So that's going to take Roman concrete and probably a lot of wood. Can you build bathhouses? You sure can, yep. We're going to build a bathhouse as well. So we're going to build our theater, we're going to build bathhouses. Marble? I don't know if that's required for the construction, but I'm pretty sure marble's probably in the game. Check this out, chat. We're getting real fancy now. Look at this. Absolutely lavish. Wow. Now we're up 6,000. So whatever we did over the last, I don't know, 30 minutes or so really changed the money situation around. It was probably the second city and then bringing in so much more. You know, giving a lot of people the basics really makes a lot of money. Anno Semlem. This reminds you of the old game Caesar 3. Yeah, I could see that. There's the theater. It's now done. And you can see everybody inside, too. So that's cool. And I think the range of the theater is pretty massive, so you don't have to worry about getting it too close to the town. That's a fire department there. Yeah, where's the popcorn stand? Exactly. We're gonna have people out in front of that theater, like selling, like mini RC drones and like, I don't know, dumb stuff with flashing lights that you could buy in Temu and sell for 10 extra bucks.
I always make enough to make it to next market day.
No drainage system. Well, actually, there is a drainage system in Albion, and there is kind of a drainage system if you consider the aqueducts to be somewhat of a drain for fresh water. I haven't seen the arena. Well, we have seen the arena, but I haven't like seen it up close or how it functions yet. But I hope we can somehow like get gladiators and have them fight or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, the smug face. Yeah, that's your tier 3 artisan, basically. Very snooty. Pax 711. How does the economy in export work? Well, you can buy from your neighbors, you can buy from like these other NPCs, and then you can also trade between your own islands. Okay, so now we're going to build the aqueduct. This is the first time we're building one of these. So, since this is my first time doing this, I have to learn how this works. But basically, any of the mountain slots has a connection for, you know, multiple connections for the aqueduct and maybe some other stuff too.
Everyone spends too much. Don't worry.
Does it have the same graphics as Anno 1800? Yeah, maybe slightly better because it's been like 5 years, but it's on par with 1800. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks the new world from 1800 and this like you know, like this Mediterranean region of Latium is just like beautiful. Like the old world from 1800 is beautiful too, but this is just like, you know, a different splash of blue and white cliffs. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Crying and shaking.
Where's the warehouse?
Where is the warehouse? Yeah, 1800.
Materials haven't reached us.
Anno 1800 was like 5 years ago. More than that. Like, I think it was 2019, wasn't it? I can remember playing the beta. I can't remember when it released, but I remember playing the beta in like early, not 2019? No, not early 2019, like summer? I don't know. Yeah, this game will have multiplayer, although I'm not sure if it's going to have... My favorite multiplayer for Anno has been where like multiple people can control kind of like the same city. Because then when your empire gets big enough, it's so cool when somebody can manage... You know, you got 10 islands and somebody can manage like 2 or 3 of them. Like 2 or 3 big islands, and somebody else manages a smaller one. You miss She-Fox in this game? She might be back, you never know. People get busy. You know, everybody gets married and has kids and betrays us, not actual gamers, but, you know, it's their mistake and they're free to make them. Remember the game Black and White? I do. And in fact, there's a game similar to Black and White coming out soon called Fata Diem. 2019 April it came out? Oh, then maybe I'm thinking of like, maybe it was 2018 that I played a beta then. I don't know. I remember playing the beta though and getting to tier 3 and really enjoying it. Bom, bom, bom. You just add Fata Diem to your wish list? Yeah, I know it's soon, but I don't know exactly when that drops. Soon, though. Time for more taverns, though. What's up, Lord Zeal? Welcome back, dude. Now we're doing the YouTuber thing. We have to get very iconic, like panning shots, screenshots. We're just legally obligated to do those things for thumbnails, chat. Oh, it's out in about 2 weeks? Okay. Yeah, in 1800 you could buy up shares of players' islands, yeah. In this one, I don't know what the... I hope that there should be multiple ways to take over somebody's island, not just militarily. I feel like there should always be other ways to do that too. Maybe it'll be with religion somehow. Although, I don't know if that makes sense because everybody would be the same. Like, everybody's Roman, so I don't know. Eventually, we're going to settle on the island in the lower left corner, though, and build our aqueduct.
I've got some things in the back that will make you gawp.
Oh, I need to buy more tiles. I'm desperate for ceramic tiles.
It's so important to splurge on yourself.
Yeah.
Whenever you need us.
What DLC you think will go with it? Well, I think what they'll do is... So I was thinking about this earlier. Last year we had, like, Civilization 7 drop, right? And they talked about how history is built in layers and about how, like, multiple civilizations have been present in the same areas. So, one civilization rises, then they build on those ruins, and then... So I think what they might do is anywhere where the Romans went in real life, you might see present in this game. So there could be DLCs for, and they could even loosely base it on things like maybe somehow there'll be something tying it to the Silk Road, and maybe we'll go to the Middle East somewhere, or like somehow China. Like I don't think so, but I also am not. I wouldn't be surprised if they bend the rules, because literally Anno 1800 had airships, Not just like blimps, but like, ships from like Final Fantasy tier flying around. So, yeah, London was a Roman colony. Yeah, so we might see more of other locations where the Romans went. Or, I think it's all roads are gonna have to lead back to Rome. I was gonna say maybe they'll just do a spin-off entirely of a whole different place and people, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna have to be tied back to the Romans somehow. Even, like, maybe there'll be an Albion DLC where you get to play, like, something about Albion where the Romans aren't involved, but it's still tied back to Rome because Albion kind of, the Celts were, they eventually made contact and stuff. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll play No Man's Sky later, yep. Oh, and now we're finding a place to put down our aqueduct cistern. So this is going to be where, this is basically going to be fresh drinking water.
The sanctuary is where I feel safest. Where I can contemplate.
Yeah, we all get to play the new demo on September 2nd, so that'll be a whole new region that I haven't played yet, so that'll be fun. Although I've seen it, and it looks pretty. Okay, time again to figure out how the aqueducts work. F1 free look? I'm not sure about that. We'll have to test that out in the Big O demo. So we're making room for the aqueduct to come into town now. I could see the aqueduct being one of the most picky things in the game, where if you're trying to make it look good, it's going to be a fun and unique challenge. But I had a change of heart, clearly. Now we're going to do our aqueduct up there. You can see how long it takes to really make something look good. You gotta fight it. The aqueduct system is such a, like, this is your first boss battle in Anno. It is the aqueduct system. Thank you, Rod. Thank you. The good news about the water, though, is I think that'll help public health. Oh yeah, it shows +3 health and +3 fire prevention, and that's, I think that's per home. So if you give enough fire prevention, that's going to bring the number up. Rookie numbers are going to shoot up. Ooh, new tunes. Well, I guess new music's kicking up probably because our city's developing. Oh, and we got vineyards down too over on the left. There's some vineyards there, and then we've got some like grape presses, so we can make wine out of that. Press the grapes. Bom, bom, bom. But yeah, look, the struggle is real. So now we got to wait for enough concrete and other materials to finish it, but it's not too long. But that's why we desperately need tiles too, because they do build clay tiles with that. So keep an eye on health and fire. It's about like in the high 270s and the high or mid 350s. And then when we finish this aqueduct, look at that. Look at that. Number completely reversed itself. So because of that aqueduct, number is completely reversed. So now, but income's still dropping, but still, it is very interesting how in this one it's very much about like civil services, like, you know, water and fire and health and whatnot. All right, we're going to attempt to build another aqueduct, and this one's going to be a little more... This one's going to be a little more ambitious. First of all, I thought that we could split an aqueduct off to go to multiple different reservoirs, but you can't do that. An aqueduct can't be split from what I could see. So I was trying to build, and it looked like it would like connect or like link there, but you can't do that. And it's like, ah. So that means you can only have like one aqueduct supply like either a bathhouse or a like reservoir, but you can't do both. Like you can't have it go to the reservoir and split off and go to the bathhouse. It's just 1-to-1 from what I could tell so far. And that's just like, so this is me not knowing that and being like, oh, is it really just 1-to-1? And it seems like it is. But they're pretty to build. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. It's like the trains in Anno 1800. Yeah, it is. It is. So now we got to figure out where we're going to put that new aqueduct. So things are being like constantly redone. Game looks overwhelming. Yeah, it certainly can be when you're looking at all the systems at once. But, you know, like over this 3-hour period, you know, we start from just a very small neighborhood essentially and then work our way up to now we're building like aqueducts over that. So really it's just like you know, you build a neighborhood and then you build more things in that neighborhood and then you build even more things in that neighborhood and, you know, you keep on trucking. So the placement of the support beams of the aqueduct is going to drive me insane. Like, towards the end of it, there's like 3 beams that are super close to each other. I can't... I'm gonna die. But what I'm trying to do is just make it something cool, right? I'm just trying to make it snake through the city and look good. I'm just trying to be a beauty builder, as they call it. What's up, Krista? Yeah, indeed, we're in our element for sure. Are aqueducts like water pipes in SimCity? Yeah, kinda. The more water you supply to your city, the better the hygiene, so better health, and then also fire prevention too. So you're essentially making like a water system. Could you split it off before you build it? I don't think they'll let you do that in the blueprint mode. I think we're trying to buy more tiles too for the aqueducts. Bum, 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 bum. Dogs barking everywhere. So in just a little bit, we're going to show off the military of Anno 11.7. 11.7. Are we watching you play? Yes, you are. Let's see if I don't remember if I give up on this aqueduct or what. Let me, oh no, I didn't give up. I'm no quitter. Let's see what happens in the end. I had to beat the game by beating it at its own game. So I was trying to connect at least one more aqueduct. I'm trying to connect up one more connection to the city. But it's so important for the health. So that's really the biggest thing in this game is like when health becomes a problem and you're hitting tier 3, that's when you got to start bringing in the water. And that's really helps fire and water, fire and health with the water. So we're going to bring in an aqueduct from the other way. So before I was trying to build downriver and around like the ruins, there's like a Colosseum ruin that you can see at the beginning of the game. Big old city. It's a pretty good chunk of the city right there supplied. I'm not sure, but I hope like you can build. I hope you can build through wheat fields and things like that to where it doesn't affect the field. Like putting down a couple of supports in a wheat field should just kind of be a cosmetic thing and not really affect it too much. All right, let's see what happens.
Yes.
Oh, and this whole time we made vineyards and we made like wine presses, but now we have like basically a bottling plant for it, like a place to store it. So now we're making wine too. So that's going to get us even more money. So the wine production chain is getting complete right here. I kind of abandoned making wine once I figured out I could do the aqueducts. Now let's see if we actually finished it. Oh yeah, there it is. You see it on the right side. So the aqueduct snakes through town. Oh, and oh damn, I built one back there too. I built 3 of them. I didn't even know. I thought I gave up on that other one. I built 3 of the damn things. Look at that. Oh wait, so here's me building the second one. So just before we saw me building the third one. This is the second one we built. So I connected it right there around the ruins. So now we just got to worry about happiness, and that's going to come down to like theaters and things like that. Well, let's take a closer look at that big O ruin. Right there. You can see the big O So essentially I made an aqueduct that went around that too. So there it is. So the northeast section of the city, the southeast section of the city, and kind of the south center city have water being delivered to them. So pretty outstanding. All right, guys, that's going to do it for Anno 11.7 for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. That was a pretty damn good city, though. The theater and the aqueducts, all pretty amazing. But right now, I'm going to send you all live to a new video on the channel of Anno, and it's going to show you some military combat. We're going to see some siege weapons, besiege and attack walls. We're going to see cavalry units. We're going to see spearmen, and some of the special units that you'd only get in Abalon. And yeah, we're going to see some Celts for the first time, which should be amazing. So click or tap the link that's popping up in chat, and I'll live redirect you over there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back in a bit with more of No Man's Sky for today. We're going to have some drops for that one, and it should be amazing. So y'all take a break from the stream and enjoy our live premiere on YouTube, and I'll see you all in a bit for more. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Remember, the Anno demo out on September 2nd, the full game releasing on the 13th of November. We'll see y'all in a bit for more. Thanks again for being here.